Good evening, and welcome to the Curse of Strahd. Who would like to recap what happened last time?
Argynvost hold.
Yeah, we brought the skull back, and we put the skull back where it belongs, and then we spoke to the spirit of Argynvost, who told us that we should go in and, free the spirits of his disciples, or knights, or whatever they are.
His knights.
Show them the light, let them be at rest from the hatred they've been under, something like that.
And then we had to do light puzzles.
Yep.
Literally showing
And
Light
I
them
found a
puzzles.
really old silver coin.
Light puzzles that also involved actual light.
I meant puzzles involving light, not
Yes.
puzzles that are light.
Regardless, I'm just joking around. Continue.
And you fought Vladimir Hornguard.
And we
Also,
are
the
still doing
Vistani are delivering random caskets here with our corpses in them.
With your corpse.
Hey,
in them
not ours,
specifically.
yours.
Allegedly, other caskets were brought here which could have contained your corpses.
Did you get a new mic?
Me?
Yes.
I'm using a different laptop.
Ah, okay, that's what it is. You sound much clearer.
Oh, interesting.
Anyway.
And you fought him. He seemed to believe that you were Strahd.
And then we beat the crap out of him, and then he realized we weren't Strahd. But then he was like...
No, I don't think that realization has fully kicked in
no,
yet.
but then he was like... We were like...
No, he was,
then
like,
he was
you
were...
are not Strahd.
And then we're like, we're gonna kill Strahd. He was like, no, he has to stay here and suffer.
Death
I'ma
is too
keep
good for
fighting
him.
And then he yeeted me across the room.
And then he yeeted you across the room, saying that if all of Barovia must suffer so that Strahd continues to suffer, so be it.
Oh right, I have fucking 7 hit points right now.
Yep.
We're in danger.
I would like everyone to roll a fresh initiative.
Rude. You need to clear out the old initiative first.
It's blank for me.
Yeah, but it's... If it was truly blank, it would say there's nothing in the turn order in text form.
Maybe there are non-PC
See,
things in
now
the
it's
turn order.
empty.
There weren't.
Yeah,
It was
whatever
a
they
weird
updated
quirk.
how the turn works. Like, so it kind of is weird.
Oh, right, and I'm still blinking. I can't remember if I was out or not. I'll just say I'm
If I
in right
rolled a
now.
4,
Yeah.
the screen is nice and small, so I can zoom in close.
Okay, that set of initiatives actually worked out fairly well for us.
Alright. Camus. You have the floor.
Okay. I acknowledge that Marcus has 7 hit points. However, the amount of healing I can do is not going to bring you up enough to let you survive one attack. So I'm going to hold those healings for when you actually go down. And since I go before you and no enemies go in between us, you'll still get an action. So I am going to bonus action to create 3 magic stones, because I don't remember if I had any left, and then throw 1 at the knight.
Alright. You certainly hit the Restless Knight.
And that's it.
You bonk him on the forehead for 11 bludgeoning. Victor.
Um, since he's at a distance from us right now, I'm going to cast Tasha's Mind Whip at level 2.
Was this an int save?
Yeah.
He succeeds.
Damn. Okay.
Does he still take half damage?
Half damage, suffers none of the spell's other effects.
Right.
Oof.
Oh, you halved that already. Okay.
Yes.
He does resist that in addition, so
It's psychic damage.
yeah.
Okay. And I'll get closer to the mirror, and
do
I'll
you have a-
blink.
Yeah, blink roll.
I'm out.
All right. Katrina.
Okay. I feel like we should probably be talking, but I, as a player, don't really know what to say. Something along the lines of Argynvost wanted you to rest. It's time to let go of this hatred. Some sappy line like that, but I'm not gonna actually do that. I'm just gonna do what I said I was gonna do at the end of last session, and that is going to be cast Bonfire. Which, because he's next to Fenrir, I believe he has disadvantage.
Disadvantage, yes. Dex save. He fails because of disadvantage.
Hey! And then I'm going to use a sorcery point to quicken spell, cast it again.
Nice.
Wait, can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip, and I'm casting it twice.
Oh, well, because of the cantrip, right.
Once again, on both times he rolled exactly a 16 on the first dice, but then disadvantage
Oof.
I always forget you can
makes him.
do multiple cantrips in a turn.
Yep.
Let's see if I remember for Friday next.
That's my turn.
All right, Marcus.
What can I do?
Note there's currently a collapsed chandelier in between the two of you that he threw you over.
I don't remember if I had any. I don't think I had Hunter's Mark on him, but I did have Slayer's Prey if I remember correctly.
Sorry.
Not relevant to your turn, but you also still have protection from good and evil.
I misclicked, ignore that third roll.
Alright.
Don't want to get closer right now. Because ow. Oh wait, no. I did have Hunter's Mark up because it's still checked. Cool. I'm deciding what I want to do here. At this moment, I'm maybe safer to stay back and shoot him, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Does that hit?
That will miss, unfortunately.
Well, I have 2 shots, so
That will hit.
Good thing the one that did more damage hits.
Mhm.
24. I rolled.
What types?
It's all piercing.
Piercing. Okay.
I rolled a
Um,
6 on Slayer's Prey and on Hunter's Mark for that.
Nice. Yeah, he doesn't resist this. So he's taking the full damage.
And I'm gonna move there.
All right.
Bonfire's
Vladimir.
end of turn.
Bonfire's end of turn. Okay.
Correct.
He is going to step out of the bonfire around the
Uh,
chandelier. You may have your
Yep.
opportunity attack.
Nope.
That will miss. And he will step around the chandelier
Hi.
up to Katrina, and he will lift his sword. It comes down, and you're able to, like, roll out of the way. But then he will hit you with a second one. A second slash. For 19 slashing and 4 radiant.
Ow.
I'm down.
Shit.
But he had 25 hit points.
17.
Oh. Oh, there's a phantom on the GM layer that's, disabled in the light
Mm-hmm.
that is overlapping with you.
Well,
Well,
that's not great.
Camus, it is your turn.
Uh,
Does you going down make Fenrir go down?
I don't actually know. I'm rereading it, and it says it disappears if it is reduced to 0 hit points, if its target is reduced to 0 hit points, or after 5 minutes. Doesn't actually say its concentration, so let me just put Fenrir back.
Yeah, that should be back in there.
And it would go now, right?
Yeah, and it would go now.
Yep. Oh, hey, it rolled another 4.
Wow.
It
Yeah,
was like,
so
why
it,
did you delete me? Put me back.
yeah. Bonfire's gone, though. Fenrir is going to yeet itself over to its target and do a bite. Does not have advantage because Katrina is down currently, so it doesn't get pack tactics.
And unfortunately, it will just miss.
Oof.
He will reply with a parry counter. Dealing 18 slashing and 6 radiant to it.
I cannot tell my dog to not attack.
Yeah. Camus, now you're up.
Crap.
Actually, wait! This is a thing that I have. That is not enough. Also, I was hit by Radiant.
Yeah.
Wait, why did the dog go away again?
Because he hit the
He
dog.
has free reaction
Oh,
counters
right, I
against his
fucking
melee
forgot
attacks.
about that. I do not like the odds right now.
I don't actually know if I want to bring Katrina up while she's adjacent to the boss. Okay, yeah, I'll bonus action healing word. Targeting Katrina. Level 1, so you get 8. I am going to move over here. I should still have... Yep, and I will throw a rock at the Revenant Knight.
Bunk. That's the same damage as last time.
Yeah. And
Victor.
that's
Unless
it.
you have. Alright.
I will cast Web. And I'll do it like, here. If
Alright.
whatever.
He has to make a dex save. He fails.
Well, it does say if they start their turn there. I don't know if they make it right when they. I mean, that would make sense that they make it when I cast it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I mean, either way, I think that
Yeah.
should be his role for when it comes. But for right now, he's maybe not restrained, so he
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
have the disadvantages.
Alright. Do you have a blink roll or?
Yeah, I am
Alright.
here.
Katrina.
Hey, oh boy, I don't like being where I currently am. I'm going to disengage, get up, and then move as far as I can over to here, and then quicken spell not bonfire because that would burn away the webs. Let's go. Shit, the other cantrips they're like resistant to. I'm gonna go chill touch.
Alright. Turn off his healing.
Mm-hmm.
Does resist the damage, but it's still
And that's my turn.
worth. Marcus.
I'm gonna just keep shooting him. And I'm gonna go over here.
That will hit.
Okay.
That will not. One arrow hits him straight in the chest. The other arrow just gets stuck in the webs.
Yeah. I'll retrieve it after.
It'll be sticky.
I mean, when the spell ends, it will dissipate.
That's true. Vladimir is stuck in the web, so he's gonna spend his turn trying to get out. And that is a strength save versus your 16. Okay.
16. Yeah.
He is wrestling in it. He is stuck. He is thoroughly stuck.
Good.
Camus.
Thank goodness.
I'm amazed and delighted that worked. Bonus action to magicify 3 more stones, so I have 4, and then throw one of them.
All right. Roll to hit.
You have advantage because he's restrained.
Oh.
Wait, does that
Nice.
mean my bow would have had advantage?
He
No,
wasn't
because he.
restrained yet.
Correct.
Oh, right, okay.
He only got restrained on his turn.
That is 3 11s in a row from you.
So he should have made a dex save when it...
He did and failed.
Oh, I thought you said strength, so I was confused.
He made that he does the dex save at the start of his turn. And then because he's restrained, he spends his turn doing the strength save to get out, but he also failed.
Okay, I see.
Victor.
Uh, the only damaging cantrip I have is Mind Sliver. So
Int
we're gonna.
save. He fails the int save.
Good.
And we'll
Okay, so he takes half. Because you said he
yeah, he resists.
resists. And his next saving throw is minus.
1d4, I think.
Yes.
All right. Katrina.
Okay. I'm gonna sort of walk over to Camus and just ask, hey, can I have one of those stones?
Blink.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool, I'm going to chuck one of Camus's stones at him. That's an action, I believe. And I believe it uses
works.
Camus's modifier.
Yes, it does. So I can roll that for you.
Please.
And it still has advantage?
I
Correct?
believe so.
Yes.
And then I'm going to bonus action do Chill Touch again.
All right. Unfortunately, that will miss.
Wait,
Oh no, you have advantage. Because
restrained.
restrained, yes. He takes 13 resisted and is heal blocked. For one more
As well
round.
as the 9 bludgeoning from the magic stone.
Yeah, I put that
Cool.
already.
And that's my
Marcus.
turn.
So I have advantage now?
Wait, how did you do both of those in one turn?
Quicken Spell.
Oh, okay.
You do have advantage, yes.
Time to snipe this guy.
That is 19 damage.
And 9 more.
Followed by 9 more, yes. Really doing a number on him.
I have 9
I
arrows
never
left.
thought a second level spell would save our ass.
Web is a good spell.
If it doesn't
Rolled a
get,
nat 1 on
burned
the strength
away.
save to break out this turn.
Yeah, the only time I used it in our Friday game, it got set on fire.
He does get the minus D4 to this.
He does.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he does because it's a strength check. Sorry, I'm lawful neutral rules lawyer.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Um.
It says make a strength check, not a strength
Oh, strength
save.
check. Okay. Well,
That
he
is
still
correct.
fails. As I said, it was a 1.
Can that 4 still apply to whatever his next save is?
We'll see what the save is. Camus. You just see this guy struggling and screaming in rage.
I think now's the time to I will drop protection from good and evil on Marcus.
That's fair.
And
I'm playing it in the back now.
yeah. And I am going to use my action to set up spend my 4th level slot for Aura of Vitality. And as my bonus action, I will throw 2d6 healing at Marcus.
Cool. Now we just keep you safe so that your concentration doesn't break.
Yep.
Alright, Victor.
5 points.
That's kind of sad. But it's better than what I had.
Yeah.
I'm only missing 80 hit points now.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver again,
Alright.
and this will be what he takes the penalty to saving throw for.
He does. He fails. So he now has a penalty on the next one. He takes another resisted psychic damage. And Katrina, you're up.
I am present. And next turn is my last blink.
Just keep on doing what works. They're still restrained, yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
More resisted damage, but
More heal
turning
blocking.
up healing. Marcus.
Pew pew, motherfucker. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit,
Okay, then I
unfortunately.
still get the bonus to my next shot. But I didn't hit. No, I don't want to cast Cure Wounds. There we go. 18 damage.
18. That just hits.
I have 7 arrows left.
How's he looking?
Very, very angry. Angry enough to burst out of the web. And then he will make his
Wait.
way
He has to roll that with disadvantage. And I get to cast that when a creature succeeds. I don't have to declare it beforehand.
Wow.
Nice.
He, with a roar, he breaks out of the web, takes a step forward, and gets stuck in the web again.
Nice.
He steps
Marcus,
on the
have your
barb
next...
and he's like, oh fuck, and then stumbles back into the
Yeah.
web.
Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because he'll be restrained, so
What
you'll
is
have
this
advantage on attack
bullshit?
rolls.
He is not having a good time.
Friends of Argynvost.
I already have advantage on my next one.
Camus.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter.
But if I do have to make an ability check, it will cancel out the disadvantage from exhaustion.
Bonus action. Send more healing at Marcus. Getting
Nice.
better. And then action. Throw one of my 2 rocks. Thank you, advantage.
Yeah, with advantage that hits. Victor.
Let's do another Mind Sliver.
And save.
Because otherwise all I have is Firebolt, and that'll set him free.
Even with the minus D4, he succeeds this time.
Okay.
Also, that was a nat 20. So, I think that would have succeeded regardless. But so that's 7, but half, but resisted. Which is like what, 1 damage?
Oh no, Mind Sliver, you don't even take damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of cantrips are. If you
Yeah, that's true.
succeed, you don't take damage at all.
Yeah, that's not cantrips. Katrina.
I'm gonna do it again.
And I blink for the
Oh
last
shit!
time.
If this wasn't resisted.
Are you really so blinded by your rage that you can't see that nothing you're doing here is... Are you really sure Strahd is the one that's suffering, or is it just you? It's time to rest.
Marcus.
Time to finish him, I guess.
Katrina, he turns to you and hears you speak. And then an arrow just flies through his head.
I was
Katrina just lets out this yelp. Surprise. Like, I knew it was coming, but also, oh god.
He opens his mouth to say something, and the arrow flies straight through his open mouth.
Yeah, he opens his mouth, he breaks free from the web and takes a step forward.
Arrow dislocates his jaw.
And then he just falls down to one knee.
I'm gonna carefully, tentatively approach. Is he still holding his sword with an iron grip?
He is.
I really want to disarm him, but I'm not strong enough to on my own. I'm gonna try anyway.
Alright, make me a strength check. You put your hand on the hilt, and you hear him speak again. He says, "My rage is all I have left. What would you have me do?"
Let it go.
Argynvost is waiting.
"As am I." You hear another voice from behind you.
Oh, fuck me.
No, that's that's his friend. That's one of the people who were like, please save
That's
him.
the first guy we saved.
Yeah, that's the non-hostile one.
Well, I mean, I still jump and say, "Oh, fuck me."
Yeah.
I don't know who it is.
Yeah, fair. "Vladimir, please. It's time." And
I'll step out of the way so they can
Yeah.
have their moment.
yeah. Thank you. But the things that Strahd did to you. Let it go. Let me rest. Let yourself rest. And the two will embrace. It's a very tender moment, if kind of weird because it's like two zombies, right?
Yeah.
But they have their quiet moment together. And then Godfrey, I don't think you ever got his name, but Godfrey will dissolve into ashes and float away into the light. And then Vladimir will look at a lot of you and say, "Thank you." And he too slowly begins to dissolve.
I will nod back at him.
May you find peace waiting for you.
I mean, would have been a lot nicer if you hadn't, tried to kill us in the first place.
Stop.
Good luck, I guess.
And then he too does the gets Thanos snapped. This is what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
And Katrina,
It's over.
there's no one contesting you picking up that sword now. I mean, you stepped aside, but
I'm not gonna
sword
fucking use it. I just didn't want him to have it. I was just trying to keep the damage from continuing.
What kind of sword is it?
it is the sword you've been looking for.
As soon as I stopped, wait. I was like, wait, are we looking for a sword?
I'll sort of heft the handle and sort of hold it out to you. I think this is yours.
Is it?
Well, it is now.
What type of sword is it? Is it like a long sword or a two-handed sword, one-handed sword, short sword?
It is the Sunblade.
Well, I know that, but like,
I know. I'm pulling up the
stats.
the stats.
If I may flex my own DM muscles for a bit and say what I described the Sunblade as in my campaign, I would love to, but it's
The
completely up to
Sunblade
you.
is a long sword.
Yeah, longsword.
Mhm.
Although you pictured it would glow more.
Do we need to recharge his batteries?
Make an insight check.
Oop, forgot to turn off advantage. That's a 9.
I mean, you hold it in the light, and it's a little glowy, but then you take it out of the light, and it's not.
Huh. I
And
thought it
you
would
think
glow more.
maybe it does need to be recharged.
Maybe we just need to take it outside. After all,
Perhaps where
that
the
light
beacon
is
at the
supposed.
top.
There's a light somewhere?
Yeah, there was like a big beacon at the top of the manor.
That would seem to be consistent with what the card said. The beacon will light the way.
Besides, if the illusion over this place is still persisting, it might...
As Vladimir faded away, so did the illusion.
Okay. So the Sunblade is actually just dull when not in direct Argynvost light.
You don't think that's how it's supposed to work?
I'm not particularly familiar enough with legendary swords to say otherwise.
Camus, you think your idea of taking it up to the beacon is a good idea?
I agree with him.
I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think it was a good idea.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously. You also have the shield, don't forget.
Yep. I'm gonna pick that up and carry it with us, because none of us here know how to use shields.
We'll keep it in the cart in case someone dies.
While this is going on, can I use the other 9 instances of aura vitality?
Yes, you may.
Okay. So, Marcus. 8. Marcus. 11. Tell me when to stop, by the way. Marcus. 6. Marcus. Another 6. Marcus. 4. Sorry. Marcus.
I can't
5.
tell you when to stop if you do it faster.
Okay. I will hold.
I only managed to do one.
Health bar go burr.
You can give.
Yes.
Katrina can have some of those.
I'll give Katrina the last 3 then.
Alright.
I took the first 4.
Katrina with her single digit hit points is just like staring at
I
Camus,
don't remember.
healing Marcus like an orphan out of a Dickens
I
novel
think
through
I
the
only
window.
I only applied the first 3, so
Alright, I will take the other 15 points of healing then.
I still have 3 more that I can throw out.
Give him to Marcus. I'll go look over here.
Okay. 7, 12, 16. And that is Aura Vitality.
61.
All right, Katrina, you're looking at the table.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cam.
Given the
It's-
crushed chandelier, I'm not sure if anything of this on the table is going to be of much use, but may as well
yeah,
take a look.
I mean it's very tattered, papers. A couple of like rusty daggers. You do see a silver locket.
Go ahead and pick that up.
Looks like it might be worth something. You open it, and there's 2 portraits inside of you recognize them. It's the 2 knights that you just saw.
I'm gonna close it, pocket it, and
Web dissipates.
close it, pocket the locket, and not sell it, because that would be rude and disrespectful.
Okay.
No, coin beats rude and disrespectful in my book most days, but you probably already knew that.
Did any of you actually see me pick up the locket?
No. Probably not.
Either way,
I mean, were you being secretive about it?
I
mean,
wasn't exactly being
Wait, why are you
secretive
asking
about
the
it,
locket?
because it's
You kinda
money.
you kind of had to bend down to pick it up because the
Yeah.
table was.
Either way,
Why are you asking from if we saw you take it though?
I was just being
He
snarky.
doesn't want to sell it.
Oh.
Either way, I believe we're
Because it's
done
got a
here.
picture of the 2 gay boys inside.
Shall we make our way to the beacon then?
You make your way to the.
What am I supposed to do with this sword?
I grabbed the table.
Long swords are not finesse weapons. What am I supposed to do with this?
It is a finesse weapon, actually.
The Sun Sword specifically is.
Yes.
Well, then never mind.
You step back out through the really badass dragon door.
I believe this is the only path we haven't taken, other than
And you actually see a door here now that
Oh, wow.
wasn't here before because it was like a forest.
Wait, where?
To our right. You can shift ping.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait,
here's-
then where was... I thought this was the direction we went to the fight room. Was this the fight room?
that was
Yeah, fight room
the
is
fight
up.
was through that
Oh,
door.
okay. I would like to see that light again, just for research purposes. Not because
So
it was
this
like
actually takes
warm
you
and fuzzy or
outside
anything.
to. This is like a little bridge outside, like on the roof, and then these stairs lead up into a tower. At which point it's like this long, windy thing, you know.
Yep.
But eventually,
Fiery.
it's a silver flame.
Do we still need the turn order open?
No.
Thank you. What color did you say it was?
Silver.
Neat. I will hold the sword out into the fire and see what happens.
It shines very brightly.
Wow.
Brighter than before. It wasn't as bright as you thought it would be. Now it's brighter than you thought it would be. It's the brightest thing you've ever seen since you came to Barovia. Victor, this is
Wow.
just the brightest thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
I am
That's-
shielding my eyes.
It hurts your eyes.
It's like
Yeah,
staring
I'm
into
gonna-
the sun.
Yeah. Is it like staring into the sun? I wouldn't know.
Right.
It's pretty accurate, yeah.
This music sounds too upbeat to be Strahd music.
It's the one happy song in the Strahd soundtrack.
And it's just like that all the time where you come from.
No, we have clouds sometimes.
And nighttime.
It's also not like a gigantic flaming pillar, it's more of a tiny little ball of light that is about as bright as this up in the sky. It only hurts if you're looking directly at it.
What happens when I take the sword back out of the flame?
A spirit appears.
Oh.
The fire shapes to form a dragon. And it bows its head at you.
I will bow in turn.
I feel like I should out of respect, so I do.
Same.
Thank you, humans. You have done as I have asked.
We have an elf too.
Thank you, humans and elf. Thank you, mortals. There.
There we go.
That's the word. Well, he uses the draconic word for mortals, which you who don't really speak draconic is like, that's the word for humans, right? No, it's a catch-all.
Comic, that's good to know. I'll note that down.
Yeah.
I don't know Draconic. But I could speak to Camus in his native tongue if I wanted to.
I'm gonna step forward and what does the sort of brazier, the base of this silver flame look like? What is it coming out of?
It is like a basin.
Does it have these little like hook things on the side?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take the locket and just sort of like hang the chain around one of the hooks and say, feels wrong for me to have it. I don't think those two would take kindly to it.
They will be remembered.
They will.
You have done me and my order a great service, and I would grant thee a boon. And he will look at Camus and say, "Ask me your questions, and I will answer freely this time."
Wow.
Meaning he wasn't answering freely before?
He was under
He
the effect of the
specifically
spell.
avoided talking about the temple.
Yeah. You also
Uh,
remember some of the visions and memories you saw in this place. If you had any questions. I know it was last session, so it was maybe a while ago, out of game, but
Irina was brought to the shit. What was the original one's name? Not Irina, but
Tatiana?
yeah. She was brought to the temple. Why?
the child.
What?
What know you of Nildrenon?
He ruled over this land before you, and you liberated the place.
True enough. But as always, history forgets the finer details. Nildrenon could not be felled. There is a place in this land, an ancient temple, as you are aware, filled with ancient and epic magic. There is such a spell to consume the soul of another. When I fought Nildrenon, I did not fight alone. But with a band of heroes not unlike yourselves. One among their number was a brave and talented mage who cast this spell of soul harvesting. The child you speak of was the reincarnation of that hero.
So Tatiana was?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe that was her name. Such power cannot be destroyed, and so we thought it wise to hide it in obscurity. When Zarovich came to this land, when he felled my armies, I ordered, as a contingency, that she be sealed away in the temple so that the power did not fall into his hands.
Looks like that didn't quite work out.
I know not what has occurred since then. But if you wish to seek out the Temple of Amber, then I shall tell you where it can be found. For it was only with the power within that Nildrenon could be felled. So surely it must be with Strahd von Zarovich.
Perhaps.
Well, whatever's in there certainly couldn't hurt our chances. Might be overkill. I'm not quite sure that Strahd is as powerful as an ancient evil dragon, but, you know.
Well, he got his power from some kind of temple, didn't he? If that book is to be
As
believed.
Nildrenon before him, his power sources from the temple. And history repeats itself.
So what would happen if we just destroyed the temple? Like, went there with a bunch of explosives and just, like, kaboom.
What are explosives?
I don't know.
Like, you mean like
That's
C4?
theoretically out of character. If we were to have a fuck ton of C4, if we set off a nuke,
I mean, do we have to destroy the temple in order to, like, destroy the source of his power, or is there just gonna be something in there that is gonna help us, or, like, what?
or is it just an undestroyable entity?
Power is older than time itself. Do you not believe that if such evil could be destroyed, I would not have already done so?
I mean,
That's
yeah,
fair.
okay, I believe you.
And as he promises to, show you where it is, you feel whichever one of you has the map feels a glow come from your pocket.
I take out the map.
right? And like a marker has been added to your map. Whoever said was it the tiny little thing on the map that wasn't actually visible?
You mean this thing I called out? Like,
Yeah, it's that thing. You see it now. It like appears.
also, shouldn't we be marked as here on the map at this point?
Yes.
What is this?
It's a quest marker.
That's the marker that's been added to our map.
Oh, this. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought he was pointing over here somewhere, and I was like, what? No, this. Okay.
No.
And this is some village nearby here?
Yes.
I forget what these. Forget what that one is. I could probably take the one off the one we've completed, though.
Yep.
Go, heroes, take my blessing and save this land. And the spirit will fade. Oh. You all gain a level up.
Nice.
Woo!
Oh boy.
You get the sword,
Also nice.
which it has the stats of a sunblade.
I don't know what
Which-
that is.
Isn't in the compendium, but if you look up 5e sunblade,
5e.tools, it's still there.
I will do that between sessions, probably. I assume as the only sword wielder in the party, I should have. Oh, is it like a thing that we should only use against Strahd, or is it just like a thing we can have to use?
it's the thing that you just have.
Will it run out of batteries?
What's a battery?
You don't know.
No.
Hypothetically,
What is
assuming
this,
it
the
does,
Master Sword
can't we
Breath of the
just...
Wild?
Hypothetically, assuming it does, can't we just come back here to recharge it?
True.
Sounds reasonable. You also feel a surge of hope, almost like the tangibility of Argynvost's blessing. As the beacon's light touches Barovia, all who oppose Strahd now receive +1 AC and +1 to all save checks.
Oh shit.
Duff gives me 2 more, so I get 10 more hit points.
And go ahead and apply your level ups now.
Guess who has 100 max hit points now?
How do we change our saves?
If you go to the gear sort of back-end tab, in the very middle section, there's a box for save options. And it has like strength save, dex, constitution,
Oh, okay.
death save,
Thank
and
you.
then the global saving throw modifier, which you just need to bump up by 1. AC is a bit weirder. You need to make sure that you have the like show global AC modifier field checked in the general options section over on the right of that same gear tab. And then when you go back to the main core tab, there will be a section in the bottom, sort of just above where your coins are, where you can add different AC modifiers that you can toggle on and off.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those set up for damage on my Slayer's Pry and Hunter Mark and Dread Ambusher stuff.
Does the Argynvost blessing apply to death saves as well?
I just checked.
Yes.
I just
Okay.
did global saving throw modifier +1.
Oh, will that modify death saves too?
I don't know. Let's check. Yup.
Cool.
How do you spell Argynvost? Anyone?
Argynvost. That.
Yeah.
Wait, when I click show global AC modifier field, I just automatically get +1. Where did that come from?
The global AC modifier field.
Like the default just example to show how it works is a +1 blessing thing.
It's right above the inventory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So question, how does multi-classing work?
What do you mean?
Because like we're dual subclassing.
Oh,
4
yeah,
subclasses.
you just... Yeah.
Fair enough. Like, part of me really wants to have somebody be able to use the shield, and if none of you are going to do it, may as well. But there is no feat that just gives proficiency in shields for someone who doesn't already have, like, light armor training.
I mean,
Right.
chances are someone in the party is going to die before the game ends, and then they can just roll someone who can use shields.
Or
Yeah.
perhaps perhaps we can change what's his name's mind. Fuck.
Gesh.
Yeah, Gesh's mind. Because he would be
Okay,
a really good one.
For my ability score improvement, I'm gonna take wisdom.
Oh, that had a -1 before, okay. Cool, that worked.
Yeah, let me know when your level ups are done.
Okay, that part's done.
Can I pick up Warcaster?
Yeah.
Cool. Now
And you are not resting,
Yeah.
but you do get the hit points and whatever like spell slots loaded in.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff.
Okay, so like
So
the hit points we gain from the level up, they are
applied.
yeah.
And then if you had 0 spell slots remaining at the end of the fight, and you would get a spell slot from this level up, then you only have that spell slot, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, now that I can actually use this wooden shield that I've been holding all this time.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Cool.
I've figured out what I am going to do.
I can move
and-
through non-magical, difficult terrain now.
You can go ahead and continue. I will just be doing my thing in the background. I'm going to take a 1-level dip into Grave Cleric.
Interesting.
Cleric, huh?
Yeah.
That seems role playable.
Ooh. I like this feature.
Who is the deity that you're
It's ironic, but are you familiar with the Raven Queen from the Exandria setting, the Critical Role
Yes.
setting? That.
Well, Raven Queen is a thing here, not
That was
necessarily.
Gesh's patron.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Gesh's patron.
So I would have learned a little bit about it from Gesh, and
Yeah.
also before coming to Barovia. So yeah, why not?
Well, you know that. Well, I mean, if you're going cleric, I'm just gonna say you definitely remember this.
I'm
Mhm.
just gonna spend.
Lathander and the Raven Queen were like the two deities that like Strahd's ancestors worshipped, and like he brought with him here,
Mm-hmm.
and you're like pretty sure are the basis for the Morning Lord and Mother Night.
Yep.
Ability score is +1 to 2.
I'm well aware.
Right? Yes.
Sorry, what?
Ability score improvement is +2 to 1 or 1 to 2, right?
Yes.